The Erasure Artist. In a quiet studio bathed in golden light, Elias dipped his brush into a swirl of crimson, his eyes fixed on the cracked vase before him. With careful strokes, he painted over the vase, blending its edges into the canvas until it vanished from sight, both on the painting and from the table where it had stood moments before. A gasp escaped his lips. It still unsettled him, this power he'd discovered by accident. Objects erased from existence with nothing but pigment and intent. At first he used it for small things, a stubborn stain on the wall, a broken clock he couldn't bear to fix. But soon the temptation grew. One evening he stood before his landlord's eviction notice, brush trembling. With a deep breath, he painted over the words, watching them dissolve into the paper. And then the notice itself crumpled into nothing. The next morning the landlord didn't come. No one remembered the notice, not even Elias's roommate. The past had rewritten itself. A reckless idea took root. What if he could erase more than objects? What if he could undo mistakes, regrets, people? He found an old photograph of his estranged father, his chest tight. The brush hovered over the man's face, his hand shaking. Just one stroke. Would the world forget him too? Would Elias? The brush touched the canvas. A cold wind rushed through the room, though the windows were closed. When he looked back at the photo, his father was gone. So was the ache in his heart, but so was every memory, every trace of him. Panic clawed at Elias. What had he done? He scrambled for another canvas, desperate to paint his father back. But the brush slipped from his fingers. The power had a cost. Once erased, nothing could be restored. Alone in the studio, Elias stared at the empty space where the photograph had been, realizing too late that some voids could never be filled.